Okay, people, guess what? I thought I had set the live for 6:30 instead of 5:30. I'm sorry for being late. I am so sorry for being late, guys. Sorry about that. This ain't gonna be no long live. I just want to encourage you guys because I know that we are getting ready to enter into a new year. And I want to encourage you guys to get your mind right. Okay. I think that we can all agree that this year has been quite interesting. I know it has been quite interesting for me. All of the stuff that I've been through. Um, yeah, I don't know what that means. Something just popped up. All of the stuff that I have been through this year. This year has been quite interesting. It has been fun. It has been exhilarating. It has been exciting. It has been frustrating. It has been um what can I say? It's been a number. This year has been a doozy. Hey, how you doing, SBK? Thank you for always bringing roses. You're such a gentleman. Thank you. I said nothing but love your way because you deserve it. So listen, guys. Before the new year enters in, I want us to kind of all come together collectively to get our minds right because we need a reset before we walk into 2026. I want us to get our minds right. Okay? I really want you to I want us to get our minds right so that we can know what we're doing in 2026. 2026 is not going to be a repeat of 2025. Okay, I want y'all to understand that it is not going to be a repeat of 2025. We are going to do better. Our head is going to be straight. We are going to have sound judgment, great decisions. We are going to act in self preservation energy and not worry about other people and their issues. We're going to complete tasks in 2026. We are going to check off our bucket list in 2026. We are going to become entrepreneurs. We are going to become goal oriented. We are going to have our minds together. You're not going to be all over the place, erratic in 2026. You're going to get you some therapy in 2026, and we're going to move better. Okay? Listen, let's walk into the new year with our mind, with our minds and our heads straight. You understand what I'm saying? And we're gonna move intentionally in 2026. This year was a good year for me. It really was. Although I had some major things going on. Towards the end of the year, it got rocky and rough because y'all know I'm going through this thing where I miss my husband. But I found myself also doing a lot of responding to stuff. I found myself doing a lot of responding to things instead of like I was on the defense instead of the offense. I want to be a little bit more mature in 2026 and not be so quick to respond to things and individuals and actions of individuals. You understand what I'm saying? I want us to think smart next year. We cutting out all the drama next year. Okay? And I know a lot of people, y'all, we make these predictions every year. This next year is my year. No, next year really is gonna be your year because we are all collectively gonna work together to work towards a better year, to work towards whatever our goals is. We're gonna literally work towards that and not sit on the sidelines saying all these doggone crazy cliches. Okay, we're gonna actually move in that energy to better our life next year. Okay, we're going to add some new words to our vocabulary like no, I can't, I will not, I'll give you an answer when I'm ready. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's all about self preservation next year. Going into 2020 year with a clear mind. A clear mind. You understand what I'm saying? A clear mind, people. And just doing what you really want to do and not responding to other people and pressures of other people. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what we want to do in 2026. Be bold, be brave in 2026, guys. I want to encourage you guys to be bold and be brave. Be your true self. Properly introduce yourself, your real self, to your family, your friends. You know what I'm saying? This internet. Be your real authentic self next year. I've already started. I'm not ready. I'm already started. I ain't waiting on the countdown. I've already started being my authentic self. And guess what? It feels good not to be responding to other people's demands and being what other people want you to be. You being yourself. When you're able to live in your truth, guys, when you're able to live in your truth, it is simply fantastic to be able to live in your truth. So we're going to tap the reset button, okay? This year was a trial run. Next year, we doing the thing. You understand what I'm saying? I want you to tap the reset button for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Stop doubting yourself. We're going to throw that away. We're not walking into 2026 with self-doubt, depression. Don't nobody love me. Love yourself. Remember, I talked about encouragement in one of my lives. You understand what I'm saying? Encourage yourself. This is the year. Next year, and I kind of be, seeking and seeing how I want to feel about next year. And next year, I kind of feel like that's going to be the year where you are redefining yourself, where we are redefining ourselves, and we are walking in our authentic self next year. People ain't gonna be able to recognize you. You understand what I'm saying? I want you guys, and I'm saying this for myself too. I want you guys to really work hard on yourself next year. We work so hard trying to make other people feel good, and we work so hard trying to push and build and prop other people out. It's time to look up. It's time to look out for yourself. Okay. And so this is what I'm encouraging you guys to do. This is what I'm encouraging you guys to do in 2022. I want you to press the, you know how they talk about reinventing yourself. It's not necessarily reinventing yourself, but I want you to reset yourself, reset your mind, clear your mind, and the rest will follow. You understand what I'm saying? Clear your mind and decide on who you want to be in life, what you want to do in life. You know what I'm saying? How you want to present yourself in life. And in this, is this your true self? Have those hard conversations with people. If there's some relationships that you need to end, that you don't want to bring over into 2026, do that. If it's some things that you want to cut off in your life, do that. If there is some changes in your life that you want to do that. You finally wanna sit down and have a hard conversation, do that. I say it all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. You only get one life. Be you and be happy. Do what makes you happy. And I'm gonna say this, because y'all know I'm in the church. As long as it lines up with the will of the Lord, you know what I'm saying. Do that. I want to explore so many different things that I've never explored, but I always look at. I want to explore it. You understand what I'm saying? It's time out for procrastination. The spirit of procrastination is such a deadly thing. If you live your life procrastinating about everything in your life, you know what I'm saying, you walking in a serious default. It's time to stop procrastinating. It's time to stop being slowful and slothful and moving slow about things, in your life that you need to wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hindering you and it's holding you back. I don't want to have another year of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You know what I'm saying? I want to be about my brand. I want to be about my business. I want to wrap up and finish things as far as educationally. I want to begin to live my true life, and I want to travel. You know what I'm saying? I want to begin to live my true life. What is your true life? My true life is not slaving out to others and their wants. My true life, I want to travel. I want to explore. I want to see different cultures. I want to be an impact in my community. I want to do all these things. And I plan on doing it because that will bring me great joy. You need to focus on what will bring you great joy in your life. And you need to go ahead and do it. You understand what I'm saying? You need to find your voice. Hear me and hear me clear. You need to find your voice. What is your true voice? What is your true voice? Have an opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Have an opinion. Don't sit here and you can't make a decision because you want to stay neutral all of your life on every front of your life. Have an opinion about something. Make decisions. Am I telling the truth, SBK? Nobody. And I'm gonna tell you, I don't like passive individuals. I ask you a question. Well, what do you think about this? Well, whatever you say. No, that's not why I'm asking you. I'm asking you because I would like your opinion. Maybe I'm making a wrong decision. Have a voice. Have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself. Don't let trauma, past traumas, and other people define who you are. Show the world, show your family, show yourself who you really are. Tap the reset button and reset. Everybody's getting the pass. Everybody is getting a reset. It's time for us to reset ourselves and be our authentic self. That is so important. You know what I'm saying? We don't never want to, you don't want to rock the boat. We rocking the boat in 2026 because I'm not getting every single thing that I want and I need it. Meanwhile, people, they're moving through life and they getting what they want, regardless of the consequences. You understand what I'm saying? It is time to advocate for yourself. It is time to be your authentic self. Don't be scared to make those hard decisions in your life. Don't be scared to make those decisions because in the end, it is going to benefit you. A lot of times we got to go through pain. You know how you got to end a relationship. You don't even want to do that because you don't want to hurt the individual. But you living in misery. It's time to end these relationships, regardless of what they are. You know what I'm saying? Friendships. You've been dragging this one friend for 20 years and they never improving and they bringing you down and they draining you. You know what I'm saying? It's time to cut these old draining, life-sucking relationships. Cut them off. They don't want to go to the next level. It's time to go to the next level. It's time. Somebody told me scared money don't make no money. It's time to invest in yourself. Because if you waiting on somebody to come and invest in you and believe in your brand, you're going to be waiting. Because sometimes, especially in our culture, we don't like for each other to get on for some reason. Now, I do, but it's a lot. People, they gatekeep. You waiting on somebody to open the door for you. It's time to kick in the door and walk on in. So let's just tap the reset button, guys. Clear your mind. Figure out what you want to do next year. Figure out how you want your life to look next year. Figure out how you want to look next year. And work towards that. You don't want to have a life of regrets. Because I'm going to tell you something. Society is really starting not to look like it's taking shape into something that is vile and selfish, and things are just they're not looking the same. And I feel like the world is going to be looking differently as we move forward. And it's just time, while we have some normalcy, to get the job done. Whatever it is in your life that you need to do, get the job done. If you need therapy, baby, go get you some therapy. Am I telling the truth, SBK? Thank you for coming and supporting the show. It's time to tap the reset button and figure out what we really doing in life. What are you really doing? I don't want to have this repetitious life. I don't want to keep on repeating the same thing, getting the same results. I was watching some things and looking at some people, and I'm like, man, they are enjoying their life. This young lady, she with her husband in Nigeria, and they built a house from the ground up. And the girl is talking about they got a garden, and she's at peace. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there like, man, I can do that. I can do that. And you know what I'm saying? Even though I know I got some years left in me in education, but I'm like, I'm looking at that, and I was looking at the serenity that she was in, and I'm saying to myself, that's my retirement. That's what I want my life to be looking like. I want to be in Africa. I want to be in Nigeria for my retirement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's just what I want to do. So the first thing I got to do is save, and I got a good, nice, healthy, retirement waiting on me when I get there. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be working towards that. I'm gonna be reaching out to people. What do I need to do? Should I get a house that's already developed, or should I build from the ground up? I'm 10 years. I'm probably 10 or 20 years out from that. But I'm getting the ball rolling because I know what I want my life to look like in the next 15 years. I know that it is time to think like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to think like that, and we should be moving towards big goals in our life. It's time out for the same old, same old. You know what I'm saying? It's time out for that. You know what I'm saying? And I can do that. Living your life, living your dream. That's it. That's where I'm at right now. I'm ready to live my dreams, and I have for them. I have, the Lord has allowed me to have some really good moments these last 2 years. He has, but it's time. I'm not getting no younger. You know what I'm saying? It's time to start living your dreams and how you see your life in the next 5 years. We need to be working towards that. It's time to grow up and be serious. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? It's time to grow up and be serious. Reset yourself. Figure out what's important in your life. What is a priority in your life? And begin to work towards that and nurture those things instead of playing games. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times we play games with our own life, Russian roulette with our own life. You know what I'm saying? We push things back, we procrastinate, and in the meantime, ain't nothing really getting fulfilled. You want to write that book? Go ahead and start writing that book. Figure out how much it takes to write that book. Stop talking about it. And it's good to bounce your dreams and your aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Off of each other. It's good. So what we getting ready to do next? You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at now. Clear your mind. All that toxic garbage and past garbage and history and trauma. You really need to purge yourself and ask God to take those things, those impact that's made in your life, take it out of you so that you can live life renewed in your mind. Have some peace in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that it's God's will for you to wallow in turmoil and just that constant scenario that keep playing over in your mind because of what had happened in the past. That's not God's will. He wants you to renew your mind. He wants you to have perfect peace that surpasses all understanding. He wants you to have that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to admit to ourselves that we got some issues that need to be out of us, that we need to deal with. Don't take those same lingering issues into 2026. Don't do that. You deserve so much more. You deserve to have a restful night. You deserve for every tear to be dry. You deserve it. Don't take all of these complexes and these anxieties into 2026. I want you to tap reset in your life and understand that you can do so much better, that you deserve to be so much better within yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Don't bring that old man into something new. The Bible talks about pouring old wine into new bottles. They will burst. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to reevaluate, like I said, the priorities in your life and be better. Right? So I've been really thinking about that, and I watch certain things, and I see people how they living, and I'm like, how do I get there? How do I get there? I need to get there. How do I get there? Not their life, but something similar that's custom made for me. How do I get there? I need those type of opportunities. So that means I have to put myself in those type of situations, in those type of rooms. You know what I'm saying? If you want these type of outcomes in life, you can't achieve your goals by continuing doing the same thing, and you see that it's not yielding no fruit. You have to do something different with yourself. You got to do something different with yourself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that I'm going to have to nip in the bud because it's not working. Some things I'm going to have to nip in the bud because it's not working. It is not working. It ain't working. And those are tough, hard decisions, but we got to make them. You got to make them. If you want your life to look a certain way, we got to make some decisions. And stop playing the okie doke with yourself. Because nothing's going to change. You know what I'm saying? So we hitting the reset button to prepare ourselves to walk into 2026 the right way. Some of us need to renew our relationship with God and have a really candid conversation with the Lord. For real. When you ignore God for a whole year, or you don't take your salvation serious, you don't take your relationship with Christ serious. And I'm talking to the believers. If you ain't a believer, then this portion is not for you. But we really need to take our relationship with Christ seriously. God is the giver of all things. And you wonder why your life ain't taking off the way it should be. God will qualify you to walk in certain doors that you ain't necessarily qualified for because he considers you his and he loves you. But when you ignore him and you're not nurturing the relationship with Christ, he will keep those doors shut. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put God first in all of your endeavors. And then not only that, there is a lifestyle that is required from you if you are identifying as being a Christian. Let's just keep it a buck. You're going to reap the benefits of being in the body of Christ, but there's a regimen and tenets that need to be followed. Promises of the Lord, they are for his children. And we need to be behaving like we are children of God and not children of the world. Take it, leave it, however you want to receive it. You understand what I'm saying? The Bible says that he wished that you would prosper as your soul prosper. The key part of that is your soul. How is your soul prospering in the body of Christ? Are you making out time for prayer, being in the presence of the Lord? Are you making out time for fasting? Are you making out time for reading God's word? Are you cutting things that is of the flesh in your life? Are you living according to the principles of the word of God? Are you putting God first in your life? Are you putting his flesh in your life? Your wants, your desires, your thing that you want. Come on. Let's keep it 100. Ain't nobody perfect, but again, we're just asking you to live the best that you know how to live. You have to have a relationship with Christ in order to obtain the blessings of the Lord. That's just like being in a regular relationship. You never talk to the person, you never call, you never spend no time with them. You're not affectionate. You don't let them know that you love them, but yet you still want them to rock with you. No. It don't work like that. That's the main thing. Keeping God first in your life, walking in integrity. You understand? Don't cheapen yourself by being fraudulent. Don't cheapen people. Well, people that cut corners and are fraudulent and they lie. Yeah, I don't have no respect for them. We're supposed to have integrity in all of our dealings. You did. I lose respect. I lose respect when I see that. And the Lord has been even challenging myself. You gotta watch it in every aspect of your life. Don't be compromising. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. Don't be compromising. Don't compromise your integrity for what? Something that ain't benefiting you anyway. No, we should not be doing that at all. We should not be doing that at all. Hit the reset button in your life. Figure out what you want to do and how you want to be. Quit being noodles in your brain. You everywhere mentally. I want to start this project. I want to start that project. I want to start that project. In a while, you're going to be overwhelmed and you're not going to know what direction you need to go in life. And you're going to end up not getting anything accomplished anyway. Soundness. Have some soundness in your life. Quit being so reactionary. Move in silence. That's a big one for me. Move and discipline yourself and move in silence. Nurture the things that is important to you. You understand what I'm saying? We're talking about moving into 2026 a better way. Move better. Be strategic in the decisions that you make. Understand that your decisions have consequences with residual effects in your life, long-term residual effects in your life. Be strategic when you're making these decisions, these life-changing decisions. Don't be all over the place deciding things in your life that don't make sense. Quit making decisions that benefit other people and not you yourself. You out here scrapping and scraping and making all of these sacrifices for other people, and you getting the short end of the stick every time. That type of behavior has to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Stop putting up with people's mess and bad behavior. Stop putting up with disrespect. Stop putting up with it. It profits nothing. Stop being a doormat for people. Go find you some strength. Look within yourself and ask God to give you strength to advocate for yourself. Take charge and control of what's going on in your life. Have some accountability. All of these things is tools that you need to be having walking into 2026. Have some accountability for yourself and your bad behaviors. Sometimes we make bad behaviors and we make them year in and year out, and you wonder why you're still stuck in this rut. My thing is, I want to move better in so many aspects in my life, and I plan on doing it. You know, every time I'm taking this phone, I'm about to change that ringtone because it ain't good. This is too loud. You understand what I'm saying? Stop letting people play in your face. That's a biggie for me. I'm finna stop. We got to cut all this out. Some people is about to get a Holy Ghost saved humble check. It's gonna be some checking going on because you cannot continue to be a doormat for other people. What I'm finding out and what 2025 has taught me is that people do not care how they treat you. People want to do you and talk to you any kind of stupid way. And they think that you are some kind of way because you don't challenge them when you actually just giving them grace and you trying to maintain your salvation and your integrity. All of that stops in 2026. There will be no disrespecting no more. We're not having that. Move intelligently and not off your emotions. Make decisions intelligently and not off your emotions. Make decisions that's going to prolong your longevity, mentally, physically, cognitively, financially. You're exacerbating yourself for these people who could care less about you. They don't care that you're struggling. They don't care that your life is taking a toll. These people don't care. So you need to put yourself first in 2026. These people don't care that they drain you or they treat you bad or they talk bad to you. These people don't care. So you have to care for your own self. So move differently in 2026. I'm not tolerating no foolishness. I ain't tolerating no craziness. I ain't tolerating none of that. You can't respect me. I don't got no time for you. You can't talk to me this decently. I don't got no time for you. And that's where I'm at. You understand what I'm saying? Because people will play games with you. You understand? Don't be accessible for everything and everybody in 2026. Everybody don't necessarily want to be around you. They just want to fiend off of you and glean off of you and cipher your energy and drain you. We talking about pressing the reset button. You know, we done made some. I've made tons of blunders this year. You done made some blunders in life. We done made some blunders in 2025. Now you know how to move. Another jewel, Jim. Keep your mouth shut. Stop telling all of your business. This is me drinking my own medicine tonight. Keep your mouth shut because everybody is not for you. Your plan, your divine order, your destiny, what God has revealed for you for 2026, it ain't for everybody. Because people will hinder what God has planned for you. They'll try to hinder it. They'll try to hinder it. You understand what I'm saying? I need you guys to let go of that failure mentality. You move like you know it's gonna fail. You all this energy you got into going into whatever you trying to do new. You already thinking it's gonna fail. Stop moving in this failure mentality. And start thinking like a winner. Start thinking like a champion. A new start, a fresh start. Take life seriously. A lot of people don't take life. You better take life seriously. Stop living like you only got a care in the world. Live responsibly. You and I'm talking to you also, men. Y'all got these women that y'all been with for 2 years or whatever. They've been down for you or whatever. Live responsibly and go ahead and marry that girl. Go ahead and say yes to that dude. Life is short. You being all irresponsible. You ain't paying your bills. It's just moving recklessly. We gotta start doing better, y'all. For real. We gotta start being smart and moving better. Moving better. You understand? Moving better in life. Your health. You playing Russian roulette with your health, scarfing down, having these doggone mukbangs and eating everything that ain't tied down, and then you depressed because you don't look good in your outfits. It's time to take accountability for your actions. You want a better version than you, then do better. Do what it takes to get there. Stop talking about it and be about it. Tapping the reset button mentally. People been walking around this year, and I noticed on mental overload. Been walking around mentally overwhelmed. What is that? Mentally tired. And that's a different type of tired. Physically tired, you can take your nap, be good. Mentally tired, you don't get no relief. We've been walking around mentally overloaded, short, don't say nothing to me. You're going off on everybody. You can't relax, you're fidgety. You know what I'm saying? You done developed insomnia. You just on a mental roller coaster. Take out some time for you. Shut down this social media for a minute. Shut down this TV for a minute and relax. Meditate. Get somewhere quiet. Do some self-care. You want to go into 2026 with a fresh mind, not carrying all this mental garbage into a new year. You should not be wanting to do that. You understand what I'm saying? Take life seriously, guys. Stop all of this reckless behavior. That's just who I am. Well, you know what? It's not working out for you. And it ain't worked out in the past 5 years. It's time to mature and be better, guys. Really. Mature and be better. You know? Maybe you need to have a come to Jesus moment with people to clear the way, to clear some of this emotional garbage or traumas. You need to be trying to do that. You walking around with all this debris and garbage in your life, it is cluttering things. You can't even walk into your blessing because you got all of this stuff in the way. All this emotional stuff in the way hurts. And I'm not, and I don't want you to think that I'm undermining what has happened to you or anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm saying this, guys. You can't go back in the past and change things. You can't go back in the past and remove that hurt that you feel. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back and do that. How you doing, Scorp? I said nothing but love your way because you deserve it. You can't go back and change the things in the past. But you most definitely can change your trajectory. You most definitely can change your trajectory, and you don't have to allow it to dictate how you move in 2026. We are going to press the reset button. It's time to address some things that's been holding weight in your life, and it should not be holding weight. You should not be bringing baggage in, year out. You the same way. You got the same triggers. You ain't let go of that hurt. You ain't let go of garbage. You ain't let go of toxic relationship. You just won't let go. But you expecting things. You said, Queen, can you please make SBK a moderator? I don't know why. I ain't even thought that he wasn't one. Let me see. I don't know why. Okay, hold on. I'm finna do it now. I don't know why. Thank you, Score, for bringing that to my attention. Maybe I thought he always was one. Was just not paying attention. I'm finna do that right now. Hold on 1 second, okay, Score? Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Wow. Yes, it should always be. Should have been one. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second, okay? Yeah, we want to go. You want to go into you want to go into the new year better. Okay, yeah. All right, there you go. There you go, SBK. There you go. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Sorry about that. You know, what did you say? He's here more than your other mods. You better believe it. He is. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't gagging for it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, whatever. I don't get off into all of that, but it is what it is. Going into the new year with a fresh perspective is key. It's golden. Going into the new year optimistic, understanding that this is a new chapter that you write, that you can mold and make, that you this is a new time in your life that you can mold and fix into something great, right? That's what we need to understand. The possibilities are endless. I know that sounds cheesy and corny than a mug, but they really are. You want to work on being wealthy and have a lifestyle, you know, a comfortable lifestyle. This is the year. You know what my end goal is, and every time I talk about my husband, be like, we are this. I'm like, look, my end goal is to sit somewhere on my porch in Africa and look at the palm trees and look at the mango trees. When I'm ready to retire, that's where I'm gonna be. He talking about something. Okay, you can go and I'll be over here. Do whatever you gotta do. Because I want peace. I want peace. I want to be surrounded by beautiful things. You understand what I'm saying? Stop second guessing yourself in 2026. You can do it. You are that entrepreneur. You are a strong individual. You can end that toxic relationship. All of these things are possible for you. You understand what I'm saying? These things are a possibility. We just have to reset ourselves, be real with ourselves, know our capabilities, and move forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Stop shucking and jiving. We need to stop shucking and jiving with ourselves and with our family. Our channels, they need to start popping. You understand what I'm saying? We need to start moving differently in our on our channels. You know, be creative. If this is what you really want to do, if you want to be a content creator, I'm planning on finding new ways to make my channel pop. Am I telling the truth, Squirt? What do I need to do? You need to reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself. Be bold. We only get one life to live, and God gives us this time. And you done spent 20 years doing the same thing over and over again. That has to be a boring life. You're getting absolutely nowhere. And you looking around and seeing your friends and they living this dream and they doing all these beautiful things. And you like, I want to do that. And listen, and I'm like, now is the time. I'm not getting no younger. Now's the time. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. A lot of times people, they don't understand why you moving, what you do, moving, how you moving, going where you want to go. Because I want to enjoy life. I want to be happy. This is why I'm moving the way I'm moving. You quit thinking that you got an explanation to give somebody, because you don't. You ain't got to give nobody no explanation for nothing that you do and how you moving in your life. If it's beneficial to you, it's within the will of God, and it's safe, do it. I don't owe nobody no explanation, and that's the vibe, and that's the vibe that I'm moving in 2026. I ain't giving nobody no explanation for nothing, unless it's my past and God. That's where I'm at. Too many people think that they got some type of stock or place in your life, and they don't. Do I love you? I love you. Are you my friend? Yeah, you my friend, but this is my life. If you ain't getting the result that you need by being connected to this thing or this situation, this person, cut the connection. I'm telling you. Because if you don't, you're going to be locked into this box of feeling like you owe somebody something. You never going to be your true, authentic self. People doing what they want to do all day long, and you think they stopping to ask for your approval? They absolutely are not. You understand what I'm saying? It's time out for playing games. I ain't playing. I'm not gonna get playing games with people. Nobody, no, I'm not. I ain't doing it. I'm just, I can't, I cannot. I'm not, I can't, I just cannot. I plan on doing what makes me feel happy. The freedom in that is astronomical. The freedom in that is endless. Being your authentic self. You don't owe nobody no explanation in how you move. We carry a lot of self guilt that is unnecessary. You beat yourself over the head because you can't be this for everybody. You can't be 25 different people for 25, different people. You got to be this for this person, this for that person. You got to talk this way with this person. You don't want to rock the boat. Y'all don't want to fit in this person. No, because these people are not worrying about how they treating you. They want to excuse it. They want to treat you with bad behavior and do you any your kind of way. And then the next day want to apologize and wash underneath the bridge until they get mad at you again and talk to you and do you any kind of way. Those type of behaviors is not good for your self-preservation, for your mental wellness. It's not good. You have to cut these toxic behaviors and these toxic people out of your life permanently. Become goal oriented. I said that early on in the live. Become goal oriented. Set some emotional goals, whatever it is, physical goals, financial goals, whatever it is. Set some type of goals in your life to give you something to work for in 2026. Purposely, intentionally set goals in your life to give you a purpose so that you can work towards these things in 2026 instead of just endlessly, mindlessly living life with no agenda, with no purpose. I'm working towards getting my center up and off the ground. I plan on still working and just having somebody run it. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, that's my sister. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. I plan on getting my center off the ground. I plan on doing the work. I spoke to someone who I'm considering to be my director. I plan on still working because I do want to be in the classroom a little bit longer. But I'm planning on getting that up and running too as well. And a lot of times people think you don't deserve that, or they don't think you're good enough, or they don't think you should have that, or they don't see you in a position, or they get an attitude because how dare you have those aspirations in life. You know what I'm saying? I can care less. That's my answer to that. I can care less. Oh no. Hold on, y'all. If you want to do that, if you whatever your dream, sorry, whatever your dream is in life, let me turn this down for a minute. Whatever your dream is in life, do it. And I don't care what people say about it. They can laugh at you, they can tear you, try to tear you down, talk about you, or that ain't gonna work. They ain't qualified. Who they think they is? I am somebody. Like the kids say, I'm somebody. And I feel like somebody. I forgot the rest of the stuff. We say it every day in our classroom. I am somebody. Nobody can make me feel like a nobody. I'm going to pull it up so I can say it because it's a very powerful affirmation. Hold on, y'all. Woo, hold on, y'all, because I feel that. I'm going to read that because somebody need to hear that. I'm going to read it. And my kids, we read that every single day. Hold on, let me find it because it's a good affirmation. And the kids knew it by heart by the time the end of the year was. They knew it by heart. I'm gonna read it to y'all. Dang, hold on. What I do? Okay. I'm boiling some chicken and rice, y'all. I can't wait. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna read it to y'all because y'all need to hear it. Hold on, let me see. Is this it? That ain't it. Hold on. What? I mean, it's only one poem. Hold on. I'm finna find this poem. Hold on, y'all. Because, I mean, what? Oh, here it is. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Here it is right here. Hold on. What did I do to my phone? Okay, this how I go. It says, I am somebody. I may not look like everybody, but I am somebody. I feel like I am somebody. I look like I am somebody. I act like I am somebody. Everybody is somebody to somebody. Nobody can make me feel like a nobody. If you want to love somebody, then love me. I can remember kids saying that. If you want to help somebody, then help me. I am somebody, and don't you ever forget it. That's what we need to be saying to ourselves when we get up in the mirror in 2026. I am somebody. You are somebody. I don't care what your predicament is in life, what life has dealt you, where you are on a social spectrum, wherever you are. We're going to tap, reset, and understand that you are somebody. I don't care what people saying about your back, behind your back, how they talking about you. I don't care what other people perspectives are about you or what they think about you. You are still somebody. If you ain't nobody but somebody to yourself, you still somebody. And you deserve the same respect and treatment as everybody else. Am I telling the truth, Squirt? See, people got the game mixed up. People think that you are reduced to something lower than they are, and they will treat you accordingly. Those type of shenanigans must cease in 2026. Carry yourself like you know you somebody. Walk in the room like you know that you are somebody. Quit walking around with your head down with low self-esteem and low self-worth. Quit walking around defeated. You are not defeated. You are an overcomer. The Bible says that we are more than conquerors. You already walking around in depression and already thinking you're going to be defeated in 2026. Don't nobody love me. I don't got no man. I don't got no husband. I'm lonely. I'm ugly. Look how I look. Ain't nobody looking at me. Don't nobody want me. You don't know that. Go find you some confidence. Dig it up and absorb it. It is not over for you. You think God got you here and you about to walk into a new year? You think God is just giving you time for you to waste it on self-defeat? No, it's time to tap the reset button and understand who you are in life. To you, your family, yourself, understand your value and walk in that. Be energized by that. I know that I am. A lot of times people will count me out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she ain't gonna do this. She ain't gonna do that. You don't know what God got for me. It ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be God opening up these doors. Something is about to go down in 2026. And I feel God when I say that something is about to go down for me that's going to benefit me and my family in 2026. I'm speaking those things out of my mouth so that they can take hold and manifest, because we're not having another year of this. I don't know, whatever it is. And when God dropped this amazing thing in your life, it may be a challenge. Take the challenge. Don't back off of the challenge. Don't be fearful, because it's going to work out for your good in the long run. My goal in life is to wake up next to my husband. That's one of them. We have to achieve that this year coming. We have to achieve that this year coming. My marriage is not going to look like this. We have to achieve. It's not no negotiating about that. It's not. So it's some decisions that I have to make in my life. Sometimes you got to put your bark. You got to where your bite is. Stop playing around with your life and playing around with your time. You only get one life. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do and enjoy the remainder of your life. Quit living in turmoil and living in saying these sad songs. Stop repeating the same narratives that you've been repeating. That's done. That part of your life is done. It's nothing you can do to change it. Move on to some new things in life. Take a breath of fresh air and bring it in and let this fresh air bring life, renew your life. That's what I plan on doing. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I plan on doing some very stringent discipline in myself in saving. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that I want to do that we just know it's gonna take some money. You just got to be realistic. It's not gonna just drop off the sky. It's gonna take some work on our behalf to do, because I promise you, I have a whole different ending in my life and how my life is gonna look. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted. I want it. And then that's how it's going to be. I'm not taking no. I'm not letting people try to sabotage your life. People will try to hold you back because that's just they want you behind them. That junk is over, null, and void. Null and void. It is the enemy's job to try to hold you back. Don't allow the devil to do that to you. Sometimes he'll use you. You ministering to yourself. I can't do it. I ain't got enough time. I don't know how to do it. I can't do it. I can't take that stuff out there. Stop being fearful, honey. What, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life being scared about everything. I can't get out there and do it. I can't do it. They gonna laugh at me. The money ain't there. Honey, we got to figure out how to get there. But at least try. My husband got this thing, babe. At least try. At least try. We ain't trying. And that's the thing. I can't go further like that. I can't live passively like that. It's time to be aggressive with the things that you want in life and take hold and take charge. Get control of your life. You just letting it derail on the train tracks and fall off into the ditch. You don't care how your life look. You just letting it stop making these bad decisions that's harming your life. Putting you, in bad predicaments. It's time to tap reset and do this thing over and do it right. That's what I plan on doing. I'm asking God, help me. I don't know which way, you know what I'm saying? I got to go, but I know I'm just going to start walking and eventually I will get home. That's just like when I get lost. I'll be driving and I get lost. I'll be saying to myself, I know I'm going to get home. Eventually, I'm going to find my way home. We ain't sleeping out here. I got to figure it out. So you got to turn on that navigation. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. Let's do better. Let's do better. Let's do better. Let's do better. God, I'm praying to God. I've been praying, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. I want to be a better way. I want the quality of life to be better for me. I want to be with my husband. I want us to build together. I can taste it. I want it. Help me, God. Navigate me to the right people, to the right way to go. Help me. That's my prayer. Be encouraged by this life. If you got to keep playing it over and over again, play it over. You understand what I'm saying? Play it over. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Encourage yourself. Quit waiting on somebody to pat you on the back. It ain't happening. A lot of times people don't want to see you win anyway. They don't want to see you win. They don't know why. They just don't want to see you win. They just don't want to see you win. Because they want to be the win. They want to be the one holding all the chips. They want to be the one that's on top. They don't want to see you win. You got to want to see your own self win. You got to pull your own selves up out of bootstrap and encourage yourself. Waiting on others ain't going to get it. It's not going to happen. Because people don't have your best interest at heart. That's the God's honest truth. They just don't have your best interest at heart. They don't know why they don't like you. They don't know why they talk about you. They don't know why they do the things to you. They just don't know why. For one, it's the spirit of the enemy, but they don't care, and they keep on moving in that vein to hold you back. Cut them off. You did in a relationship for 5 years and he don't want to commit. And he just draining all of the good value and all the good times and all your energy. Cut it off. It's time to go. And I know your life may look scary and look bad without, you don't know how your life gonna look without them. So what? Take the plunge. Because guess what? You're gonna have the same year that you had. They're not gonna make up. They're not gonna make up their mind. They're gonna play in your face. It's time for us to move better as an individual and love on yourself and understand you got to have self-preservation up in this piece. Because while you thinking about it, people are already living your dream, living your life. It's time to set the reset button in your life and change the way that you are thinking and move better. Do you hear what I say? Quit saying what you can't do. Stop saying that that's a limitation. I can't do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can't. Figure it out. Figure it out. Go figure it out. Go to the library. Go learn. Go find the resources. Find somebody who done did it in their life. Go see, hey, can I mentor you? Can I shadow you? Figure it out. But by all means, don't let that hold you back in life. You understand what I'm saying? Do that even make sense to y'all? If not, you gonna be living in insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Don't take up my time talking about all these dreams and hoping and wishes, and you ain't doing nothing behind it. Don't call me with it. I don't want to hear it. Stay busy. I want to stay busy this year working on my goals in life. Working on the things that I have before me. And let these goals be reasonable and realistic. Okay? I'm working on these things this coming year. I want to see the manifestation of some things that I got on the table. So we got to continue. And I've already started working towards it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for the manifestation. I'm ready for the manifestation. You understand? If you want to go on the ride with me, then we going. But if you don't, then you got to get off this train. You understand? That's what I mean when I say hard conversations. There's going to come a time in your life where you're going to have hard conversations, sometimes with yourself. Clayleen, what are you doing? You see this ain't working. Why are you still putting energy in this? What are you doing? You got to ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I continuing walking in this trajectory and it's literally leading me off a cliff to nowhere? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Does this make sense what I am doing? Quit thinking that you're going to be an entrepreneur and you ain't took not one class in accounting. You ain't took not one class on how to manage staff. You ain't took no one class on how to create a budget. Come on. You winging it. It's all on your vision board and you ain't got no idea how to get there or achieve it. Study to show thyself approved. You need to be getting the ball rolling and doing what you need to do to move skillfully and not in error. Sometimes we pray in error. You doing things that's foolish and it yields no fruit. I got this plan, dog. I need you to partner with me. I got this plan. I'm gonna be doing it. Okay, well, how are you gonna get there? Do you even have the plan on paper? It's just time to start thinking better about your next move in life. You put and I'm sorry to say this, but you put a lot in our culture. You put a good 5 people in a car in a room together. Everybody talking about how they get ready to blow up, how they about to do this. Man, I got this. I'm about to be doing this. I'm about to be doing this. I'm about to be doing this. I got new merch coming to the channel. So, and this one me just talking. I talk to somebody who does it for a living. I put together my template, all of that together, and we ready to go. That you got to put a plan, something in action, a plan. Like, you don't come talking to me and taking up a whole hour about how you want to do this. And I just see me doing this and we doing this. When? That's where I'm at, y'all, right now. That's where I'm at. And at 49 years old, that's where I'm at. When? Don't tell me what. You tell me when. And if I can help you, I'm going to be there. Give me a time. When? When is it going to happen? That's where I'm at. That's where you should be at in your life. When am I doing this? A when or a how? How? How do I get there? I'm just telling the truth. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I gotta reach my goals in life. We tapping the reset button. I gotta make some hard decisions. You're gonna have to put some money behind your dreams. Let's just be clear. It's gonna take discipline, saving money, zeal, and you're gonna have to follow through in order to achieve your goals in life. Stop talking about it and be about it. I'm just telling y'all how things get done, right? How things get done. Change your mindset. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded like you, that are go-getters, or people that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, because all of this stuff that we're talking about is going to take you getting out of your comfort zone. I said this year, I supposed to did a play by now, and people been calling me trying to see when I'm gonna do it. One thing, I made a conscious decision: I'm not doing no plays, no big productions until I'm with my husband, until I spend time with my husband, because that's a priority that needs to be nurtured. So we got to take out time for our husband. I'm not doing nothing big until I see my husband. That's it. And then after that, we're going to be moving forward in building our life, our brand. I had to get on my own self because I got like 25 books on Amazon, and I ain't even been talking about my books none this year, and they help. These books help, but I ain't been talking about them. So of course the sales and stuff been going down because I ain't been pushing it. That just don't make sense. So we got to push it. So we got to start bringing new life and new energy to that situation. That's something that will bring us passive income. Why? You see what I'm saying? We got to start doing things that make sense. It just don't make no sense. So now we know we just moving forward. Sometimes we get lazy and you just like, sometimes you get tired of the grind and you just pull it off. At this point, I can't afford to get tired and get lazy with this thing because I want my quality of life to be better. I can't afford it. So now I got to hustle. And I'm asking God, give me a burst of energy so I can hustle harder. It's about the hustle. How bad do you want your life? How bad did you want your life? How bad do you want your life to look a certain way? How bad do you want it? I was looking at this documentary that everybody been talking about this it's called First and Last on Netflix. And this one young lady, her grandmother was German, and she was talking to her because she kept going in and out of jail. Every time the grandmother would come from Germany to see her, she would be in jail. And the grandmother's like, she was like, "What are you doing with your life?" She's like, "I'm tired. Aren't you tired? What is it?" She's like, "It's the drugs." She said, "It's the drugs that's good that you're willing to sacrifice your life." And I was waiting on the girl to respond, but she wouldn't respond. She just broke down and cried and hugged the grandmother. And I'm like, now you've been clean for, I guess 90 days and she was in jail. I'm thinking to myself, why can't you just turn away from this bad behavior and affect your life? Is the addiction that hard? But you gotta have a hustle in your life. You gotta have something in you to say, I will not continue to sabotage my life. Self-sabotage. You can't break away from that toxic behavior that can ultimately kill you. Why is that? We have to change our mindset. We have to change our mindset. You can't turn away from that bad behavior, that same old thing that you're doing. You can't turn away from. Why? It's not helping you. And these are some of the things that I'm telling myself. That's why I'm pushing myself to for things in the things in my life that I want. I'm pushing myself to do it. I just need everybody to come on and push with me. Let's be a team about this. Come on, let's do this together. If somebody coming out here, y'all see Scorp, she doing her thing, support her. You see me out here pushing my books, support. You see SBK doing something with his brand, with his channel, support. I'm not just doing this to waste time. I'm doing this to get to a certain goal in life. And that's how we should be, goal oriented. You need to be doing things to achieve things in your life. Otherwise, why are you doing it? To waste time? Come on, y'all. I need us to do better. I really need us to do better. You know what I'm saying? I really need life needs to be looking a little bit different. My goal this coming year is to tap reset, reevaluate what I'm doing, reevaluate what's important, what's a priority, and nurture those things. You understand? I ain't for the mess. I ain't for no gaslighting this year. I ain't for no crazy behavior. I ain't for no disrespect. I'm not for it. I'm going to be moving and doing what's best for me in 2026. That's what I'm doing. And you need to have the same mindset too. Don't be trying to live a mediocre life. Go over and beyond for yourself, because aren't you worth it? Aren't you worth it? I know that I am, and that's what I'm going to be doing. How you doing, Vaughn? I see you. Happy holidays. I send nothing but love your way. Vanessa, I done said Vaughn. Y'all know, y'all, I've been having to pull back. Y'all pray for my vision. I got to go get my eyes checked. Vanessa. We have to tap that reset button in your life, in your mind, in whatever you're devoted to. Tap that reset button and do better. Do you understand what I'm talking about? All this hoping and wishing and praying. One day we're gonna be there, honey. One day is here. One day is here. It's now. I'm gonna be doing this one day, girl. No, it's here now. It's here now. And if you want better, you got to do better. That, I mean, it ain't rocket science. It's logic. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's just us as human beings disciplining ourselves to do better. We know right from wrong. It ain't like it ain't like we don't. It's just that we don't do it. We're too passive with ourselves. I'm asking God to help me this year. It's not gonna be looking like this next year for me. It's just not gonna do it. I can't tolerate it. I gotta do better. I gotta branch out. I'm behind in life on so many things. It don't even make sense. So I have to push. I gotta get out there. I gotta get out there. I got a family that's depending on me now. I got people that in my life that's depending on me now. We gotta do better. You understand what I'm saying? Let's just be some go-getters. You want to open up that storefront, go open that storefront. I've been saying that all year long. Now we on the precipice of 2026. And so what you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Go get the mental help that you need, people. Address the big old elephant in the room for you. Go get you some help so that you can be a better individual in 2026. Go get you some self-care. Identify and have some accountability and say to yourself, I know I got some problems. And then go fix it. Address some issues in your family that's been tearing your family up for decades. Address that and clear the air, honey, and move on. Do you hear what I say? It's not going to be no dragging and lagging in 26. We got to walk better in 26. We got to walk better in 2026. And that's what I plan on doing. Y'all hear me? That's what I plan on doing. I'm not playing no games. Because I got too much on the line, baby. I got too much on the line. I got too much on the line and I ain't getting no younger. So I hope that y'all have enjoyed this live. And if you need some encouragement, you go back and play this again. Okay? If you need somebody to push you, you go back and play this again. In 2026, we are going to tap the reset button and figure out what we really doing in life and work towards that. And stop playing games like you 16. Them days is over. Y'all hear what I say? I hope that this has been essential to you guys. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. I am probably tomorrow going to do a part 2 to what I did this morning, talking about Nigerian scammers. And we're going to focus and hyper focus on the Yahoo Boys, that organization, just so y'all can get a big picture of how they move. We're going to talk about that because I got intrigued by it now, so I want to talk about it. We're going to go do that. Guys, please support the channel. Somebody cashed at me yesterday. Now, I don't know if it was a refund from my Grubhub, because I ended up going to pick it up because they were saying, I don't know if it was from that or somebody actually cashed at me yesterday, because it's not showing that I can't see where it came from. Because I want to say thank you, but I don't know where it came from. It's not showing where it came from. So if anybody cashed at me, y'all let me know. Because it's no name on it. And I'm just going to say thank you in advance. So I don't know where it came from. But support the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all liking it so I can stay in the algorithm. If you want to be a monetary blessing, $CLAYLING. Thank you guys for being good supporters this year. To all of my moderators, I say thank you. Thank you, Scorpio, for being the best moderator this side of the Dixie line. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining the Queen of and being supportive. SBK, thank you all for coming and just bringing roses all of the time. Joshua, thank you for so much for being first all of the time. If I missed anybody, please charge it to my head and charge it to my heart. But you guys have been simply phenomenal this year. Thank you for allowing me to get to 1K. I appreciate that. Now we need to get those watch hours. If it ain't nothing but you just turning on your phone for an hour in the morning while you getting dressed for work, I ain't asked you to watch the video. Just turn it on so I can get that watch hours, because we trying to make this be passive income for me and my family. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just like you support me, y'all already know I'm gonna come and support y'all too. You understand what I'm saying? Let's work together in 2025. If y'all ain't got your monetization, you ain't got your work time hours, let's come together. This is what I'm talking about, changing our mind. Okay, you need some watch time hours. Somebody go on a channel and just turn that video on and watch the video in its entirety. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta listen to it. Just turn it on and go clean the house up or something, and do the same for me. Let's get this thing done. I got 1,000 subscribers. If everybody in this on this platform, if they watched my video, if every one of my subscribers watched my video, or let it play passively in the background, if you did that twice this week, I would have my monetization. And then we're gonna turn around and all go together and go to somebody else's channel and do the same for them. Right? That's how it go. We try to get on. Okay, let's work together. Let's work together moving forward. Let's work together to get these people their monetization. And then we're gonna do the same for you. And we're gonna be moving down the line and do the same for the other person. And I mean, come on, let's work together instead of against each other. Okay. All right, this is the order of the queen. I pray that you guys have a fantastic evening tonight. Do something nice for somebody. If it ain't nothing but say a silent prayer or a nice smile or a gentle response, or call you say, hey, you know, I was thinking about you. Do that, because guess what? It's going to come back to you, because you reap what you sow. This is your Queen Clayleen saying be great. Bye-bye. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for supporting me. If you're here on a replay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thrive. I didn't forget about you. Thank you for always being supportive and being so sweet and gentle. Your spirit is just so kind. Thank you so much. Urban and Lionel, wherever he's at, thank you too for being supportive this year too. I appreciate you guys. All right. Be great. Bye-bye.